too. Um, Dharma arrived to the island in Season X and wanted to turn Zoe against the dark side. Zoe does not listen. Zoe's afraid because Zoe, in my story, right, she was with Elite. Yeah. Like, Zoe was with Elite, right, as like couples relationship until Dartmouth killed Elite because he has no mercy. Dartmouth is not scared to show his anger. He will unleash it, and he forcefully choked, Elite and killed her because Elite was the head of the police stations, and she was like a general in a way. Not like, I'm not trying to like get too much, yeah, like you in a way. Not I don't want to like straight up copy from Zoe because I don't want to do that at all. She has her story. I respect her story. I love her story too. Her story in the comics are amazing. So I'm gonna let her have her ones. But she, like, Elite is the general of the island. She's not like the main leader, because the main leader is the Reaper skin, which is John Wick in a way, but it's not John Wick. So the Reaper is like the mayor, like he's like the big leader of the island. And Dartmouth, secretly, when the cube was created and created the Dark Forms secretly ruled the island, telling the Reaper what to do, what to say, and orchestrating everything from behind, setting the Ice King up, setting Singularity up. When Singularity, right, the Reaper retired as a, mayor, and Rox took over. Rox took over for about 24 hours until the Darks told her to do something with the Ice King. She disagreed with it because she said it was not all because of liberty. And then they captured her, tortured her, and threw her back in prison. And then they hired Singularity. Singularity became the mayor, and then she saved the city from not the monster yet, but from the not the cube. The cube's destroyed by then. No, not the Caddis. That was later on. She was pronounced as a hero, because she fought a Sentinel rebellion. You know the Sentinel skin. They rebelled, and she fought them and destroyed them. Yeah, Sentinel rebellion because they were hacked, as orchestrated, because they were hacked by Dartmouth's army. They don't know that. And she was crowned as a hero because Dartmouth wants her to become the mayor and the hero of the city, so they can trust her while he controls her. So manipulation and tactics. And then the reason why, because the Caddis is a strong being. Like, the Caddis is strong. The Ice King defeated the Caddis one, and the other Caddis, the Devourers skins, right? They bow down to the Ice King. The Caddis is a male in my story. He's a male, and Ice King destroyed the apple. Like, he didn't destroy him, but he captured the apple male, and the other Caddises bow down to him. Like the Devourer skin, the monster skin from Fortnite back in Chapter 2. Yeah. They all bowed down to him, claiming them as his leader, as their leader, And Ice King ruled the Caddises and told them to go into hiding so they could wait for the perfect moment. And then he took over the Trogs, and after that the Trogs followed his rules, and then the Ice Legion was made, and the zombies and stuff, yada yada yada. Fire King destroyed the Ice Legion, and then Ice King had to find out a backup plan, so he asked for the island's help. The island denied him, so he raised up a militia. You know what a militia is, it's like a short army in a way. So he raised up a militia, and he calls that the Frozen Legion. And they kind of look like clone troopers, but not exactly, I want to make them different in a way. And they're like blue, white, and yeah, just blue, white, gray, blue, white, gray, and yeah, those are his military troopers, and they later grew out and expanded, and then he found abandoned battle droids from Dartmouth's army because they crash landed on the planet before, and he took their parts, rebuilt them, and he didn't rebuild them. He just scanned the parts and just made new battle droids. And when the orb cracked, right, and when you know how the mech cracked the orb, that sent out a shockwave, and that shockwave triggered the battle droids, right, to awaken and send out a signal to Dartmouth, alerting them the 0 point has cracked. You can come now. And so he came. Then the first explosion of the orb exploded and teleported us to an alternate map where Dusty Depot is still there. Yeah, and now he arrived. Dartmouth. He arrived, and yeah, no way. He's not like a Thanos. Dartmouth's more of a Darth Vader, Megatron, Soundwave, yeah. His backstory is pretty sad. I've written it. It's long. It took forever to write it. And yeah, that's Dartmouth's backstory in that Discord chat. So that's his story. And now he's after Zoe. He fails to get Zoe because when he killed Elite, right? They went in the house. They went in the house and it was raining. It was like storming, you know. And no, not purple storm, like a normal storm, you know, like a normal rain, you know, just whoosh, you know, storming, you know, lightning everywhere, storming, like almost like a hurricane in a way. But then Elite heard a knock on a door. She opened it, no one was there, and then all of a sudden a lightning flash began, and then you see him in the distance with his cape waving, right? And his glowing purple visor. Yeah, she freaked out and she slammed the door shut and she's like, Zoe does something outside, right? She opened the door again, he was right there. And she was like, what the hell you want, right? And she was getting all defensive and because she's brave and this. And he was like, I need to talk to Zoe. And she's like, how do you know Zoe's an mouse? Who even are you? And he tells her exactly who he is, because he's not stupid. He's actually really smart. So he says, I'm Lord Dartmouth of the Dark Empire. I want to talk to Zoe. He's like, no. Can't let you talk to Zoe, no. And she got too defensive, and it's like, let me through. Like, Dartmouth was like, let me through. And Elite's like, your overconfidence is your own weakness. And before she can even finish that sentence, he did like a choke, right? And she like lifted her up in the air in a way, and he had like the Q symbol sparking up, right, out of his palm. And he flew her in the rain, and he went inside to talk to Zoe. And Zoe was afraid. She was in the corner, and the Ice King felt the presence. Oh no, something's happening, right? He goes, and he finds that's the man who almost killed his kind, because he's seen him. Ice King seen him during the whole almost the mass genocide of, you know, the elementals. He's seen him, and he's like, he says something, at long last. Yeah, he's like, at long last we finally meet. And then Dartmouth turned around and says, it was foretold that you would be here. A long-awaited meeting has come at last. And then Ice King was scared. He's terrified to fight against him. He does not want to fight against him because he almost killed his kind with an army and as well as a lightsaber. This Dartmouth has a lightsaber. There's lightsabers in the story, canon too. Ice King secretly has one, but he doesn't know he has one.